The thick smoke emanating from the dump site at Old Fadama along the Mortuary Road in Korle Bu, Accra, engulfed homes in Lartebiokoshie and Korle. The situation, which has persisted for about a week, was a major health concern for residents.
It's very smoky atmosphere, and the smoke is all in my eyes. My eyes are burning, and it's in my nose, and it's a nuisance. And I mean, if you have to live with this round the clock, then it's a terrible experience.
We are sleeping here. This is our house going. In the house, in the room circle, you have to on your fan on before you feel belief in your room. It's not fair. It's not fair.
Normal if you see what this is not the first time. Every year, they say I had cardio problem. Now to the extent say look at Korle Bu. If Korle Bu never buy, because we see Gina Korle Bu. Now so on pay I say on pay. Baby, I don't understand what I say. Center of the city. Temani, Sakuni. Now let me allow. Very bad.
Patients and staff at Ghana's major referral facility, the Korle Bu Teaching Hospital, were equally concerned.
I think it needs to be looked at because, especially because of the kind of the method of taking care of the waste that is being used. Because if you're going to take care of it by burning, and then there are communities close by, and of course, then those communities will be subjected to smoke pollution, which is also a health hazard in itself. So I think it will depend on what kind of method is being used to, take care of the waste. But as it is now, I think it's creating a bit of a nuisance, and I think it needs to be sorted.
Even in my home, I don't burn rubbish. I don't burn plastics. It's very, very dangerous to the environment. So then I don't know what they are burning there, but this is not paper. And this is something that should clearly not be done. Some of these things expose us to cancers that we don't know what is causing, and it's really not helpful. I have seen patients who present with chest problems, and you'll be surprised that it's from exposure to some form of smoke many years back. And I mean, this is your respiratory system you are compromising. If you are not able to breathe, you are not alive.
The source of the problem was once a recreational park. Over the years, it has been a dump site for a company that is dredging the Odo River and the Korle Lagoon. Scavengers and waste management companies who are in search of scraps and other materials employ harmful methods that are putting the lives of residents in Lartebiokoshie, Korle, Mamprobi, and most importantly, the Korle Bu Teaching Hospital at risk. The Environmental Protection Agency has identified air pollution as a major cause of death in the country. Highlights of a recent report on the quality of air in Ghana indicate that particulate matter of 2.5 pollution levels in Ghana, which is associated with heart disease, asthma, stroke, and lung cancer, breach limits set by the World Health Organization. The World Health Organization also says more than 28,000 people die from air pollution in Ghana every year. The Accra Metropolitan Assembly had no choice than to come to the rescue of residents here. The Assembly in the interim has begun sand-capping the area to stop the fire and also the smoke. This means heavy earth-moving machines would have to pour and level sand on the surfaces of the area where the fire is.
The procedure that we are using now is that we can't use water to quench the fire. I mean, fire service had come here a couple of times. What we are doing now, and because it's not also a dump site, but it's a mix of soil and all kinds of materials, we are using the silt from the Korle Lagoon once again to cap the plates and then compress it. By so doing, we'll be able to quench the fire. You could see that at least half of the place is being reclaimed, and we are hopeful that by close of day tomorrow we should be able to extinguish all this fire by capping and then compressing the silt here.
Back in the homes of residents who were being polluted, I asked some of them if the situation has improved.
I woke up and the whole place was I couldn't see better in the morning. So I was wondering what's actually happening because of the harmattan, and in addition with the smoke, it's so difficult for you to breathe. And if you're having a sore throat right now, that's why I'm having my drink here.
Alex, who earlier told me he had sore throat because of the situation, says there has been an improvement.
It's better now. Yeah, it's better than then, because today, as you can see, you can see through there, you can see through here. But last 2 nights, it was terrible. But now it's okay. So it will be okay. Yeah.
When you say it is okay, paint for us a picture of how the situation is now. Because the other time when I spoke to you, you said that you had sore throat and all that, and you believe it was as a result of the smoke.
Yeah, because right now, me breathing is cool right now, but last 2 days it was so difficult for me to breathe. So that's what I'm trying to say. It's okay now. Yeah.
Alex is not the only resident.
Right now, during the daytime you don't really see it, but at the night you see it. So I can't tell for now, because right now there is okay. You yourself can tell that everything is calm. But from, let's say, 6 p.m. going, you start seeing that it's even hard to see where the car is right now, and you see that the whole place will be very, very smoky. Like, you can't even breathe. All the air is almost filled. And if we get to the other side of the road where they are burning it, that place is even worse. That place, even during the day, you can smell smoke.
This intervention by the Accra Metropolitan Assembly seems to be getting results. But beyond this intervention, residents here are calling for a permanent solution so that this will not happen again. My name is Kojo Adman, reporting for Citi News.